Take a moment to imagine the world without music. There'd be no music in long car rides, incredibly awkward silence in elevators, no Broadway, no movie soundtracks, and no street musicians. You can't. We listen to music every day whether we realize it or not. My name is Hannah Beagle and I love music. I've always been involved in other things like sports and clubs, but music is just what has always stuck. Today, I'm going to tell you about why music is a part of who I am because of music, and how I want to carry that into my future. Music is a part of who I am because I was born with the talent to sing. It's in my blood going back generations upon generations, and I have always had a special relationship with music. I was born with a talent for singing, and even though that may sound a bit conceited, I don't mean it that way at all. The talent that I have is a gift. It's special, and I'm grateful that no matter what, I will always be able to listen to music because I can make my own music. Music runs in my family. My dad can sing as well as his mom and dad and his great-grandma and so on and so forth. My dad taught me that music is something that can never be taken away from me and that music holds great power. He showed me that in the way he talked about other artists, songs, performances, personal experience, etc., and the way that those things impacted society during that time. This made me realize that I can make an impact on others with my own music, and that's where it all began. I started learning piano, writing music, listening to new genres, and performing at church. Then I went to high school and my relationship with music began to grow and shape who I am now. Today I'm confident, proud, and thankful for music being a part of my life. In high school, I had the amazing opportunity to be a part of a choir that was extremely talented in school that I had to audition for. My director was a bit overqualified to be teaching high schoolers, as he had a doctorate degree in music, but that just meant that I was basically getting 4 years of free private vocal lessons. During this time with my director, I learned that I don't just love to sing, I have to sing. And because of how talented we were as a group, I had the opportunity to travel with this choir and perform at numerous conferences, high school graduation, Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia Tech, and much more. These experiences were awesome, not only because I gained experience with performing, but because I was learning more about myself and what kind of impact that I wanted to make in people's lives through music. During high school, I faced many challenges. I battled with watching the people that I loved the most suffer. My best friend was facing depression and suicidal thoughts. My mother went through chemotherapy and radiation for her early stages of breast cancer, and my dad lost the fight in his battle with cancer. During these times, I developed a soft heart and a new passion for people who suffered with depression, suicide, trauma, addiction, self-harm, etc. I hated watching sadness in people's eyes and began looking for a profession that involved both music and making an impact in the lives of those who are struggling. Now I am on track to graduating with a degree in music therapy in a few years, and I'm super excited. Once I discovered this career existed, I was excited for what the future was going to hold. I want to give people an image of hope and comfort in their suffering, whether it's silent or not. My ultimate goal is to remind people that despite the pain, suffering, problems, drama, negativity, and so on, there is always something to be thankful for and hopeful for. This means that no matter how crappy your life may be, that you still have things to be thankful for, like food and water and shelter and family and pets and money, just whatever you can think of. But in contrast, that there's also things to be hopeful for, like healing and safety and love and friendship. When I was just a girl, I developed a passion for music at a young age. I realized that music was a part of who I was and who I wanted to be. As I grew up, I faced challenges, but music was my support system, and I soon learned that there was a profession that was perfect for me. I hope one day that I can be the light to those who can't see it through my music, and that's me.